The mattress is up there, and we're working on the headboard on this episode of
The Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live and fuzzy studio audience that is Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Alright, here it is, Thursday, the 3rd of March. Yeah, by the time I finally got to bed, it was 6 a.m. this morning. So, but anyway, the gap is covered. So, I went ahead and ground down the 4 bolts that were protruding out a little bit on the inside of the bed frame area. Gonna have my older son Justin and his friend Marcus, who is, if you watch his X-Blue channel at all, that's why he calls it Marcus Meals. Anyway, they've been friends since elementary school. Anyway, they're gonna help me hoist the mattress up there, so I can get that into place, and then maybe tonight we can get the headboard pieces wrapped and get those into place. First, I gotta get up there real quick and vacuum. Okay, here's Justin. Here's Marcus. They have the ever-famous Marcus Meals.
Marcus Meals.
Hello, everybody.
All right, they just helped me hoist the mattress up here. Justin's starting to unroll it. I just got it done vacuuming, and we'll see what happens here. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not sure which way is which.
I don't know either.
I'm guessing maybe we're gonna have to turn it the other way, but I don't know.
Probably.
They really wrap these some bitches, don't they? You didn't really be putting you to work today, did you, Marcus?
I'm always working.
Yeah, now fitting it into place. Yeah, it expands to full size pretty quick.
Just need to push it a little bit more in that corner, but it's basically good.
All right, tron. And it even matches the decor.
How about that?
All right, gonna roll up there and give it a try?
Oh, sure. Oh, man. Oh.
How do you feel?
I feel clutch approved.
This feels so good.
All right.
The Clutch Kingdom. I recommend this. Now the upstairs is basically complete.
Basically complete, yes. Just for the lack of the headboard, it's the only thing.
That's true.
And now I can build that tonight.
Nice.
Yay.
Now that the mattress is up.
All right. Clutch
Yay.
approved.
All right, someone was asking, am I going to be able to sit up on this thing once the mattress is in? Well, I'm sitting on the mattress, but look, my head's right at the ceiling. But I can sit up, so that's what's important. And look at this behind me, how it looks so nice. Yeah, baby. All right. So you can see why I had to build this wall that high. You can see how it covers up most everything. Looks like it's still got a little more expanding to do on that side. But I think it looks pretty good. Alright, had to try it out. It feels wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I was trying to say lovely and wonderful at the same time, but yep, there you go. Got it up here. Look down to the front. Yep, this is going to be a beautiful thing. All right. Well, and the other main thing is obviously I got the size right. Because it just fits in, baby. And that was the whole point. To make this thing hold my full-size bed. Oh, doesn't that look nice now? The upstairs. Yeah, got our vent in over there. Now with our gap covering. Upstairs is complete. Well, and after a quick test of lying down on the mattress, and I decided I really want to attach back up to the trailer because almost everything is done. We're just going to add a few more things. I wanted to fill the tanks, get a good weight. I was almost out of fuel anyway. So I rolled it on down to Sap Brothers. Okay, I'm here filling up at Sap Brothers so we can get an accurate weight on the whole remodel and see what it's like. We're going to do an Old Dominion driver. What's your name?
Simon.
Simon, nice to meet you. He was kind of looking and I said, oh, that's my extension. And he's like, well, what's that? I said, come on, take a look. So he came in and crawled around and got to take a look at my remodel.
Amazing. Amazing.
So I think you're most impressed by the toilet, I can tell.
Yeah,
Right?
the toilet's amazing. This is, apartment on wheels. I love it.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
It's amazing.
Well, thanks for checking it out, Simon. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Great job. Great job.
All right, well, just fueled up here at Sap Brothers. I couldn't fuel all the way up because the fuel is so freaking expensive right now. I was only able to put in 227 gallons. This truck will hold, well, I've got two 150-gallon tanks. You really can only get 250-ish, 260 at the most of usable fuel out of that. But yeah, I was only able to put in 221. So it's as close as I can get right now. I'll top it off next week and I'll scale it again once everything is completely done. I just really wanted to get a good idea of where I'm at weight-wise. So we're gonna roll over to the Pilot now because I prefer to use the cat scale. Sap Brothers scale I'm sure is fine, but I like doing it all on the cat scale that way. It's all consistent. So we'll roll over there and we'll get the weight. Okay, so you saw the weight from the cat scale, and I had saved back when I was trying to get my Appway, which is the no scale truck scale. I have a video all about that to get calibrated one time, and you have to recalibrate it every now and then. And I found an old scale ticket that I have right here. This was done on May 7th of 21 at the TA in Whitestown, Indiana. And I wrote up here, empty calibration at full tanks. All right, and I showed I can take 43,440 cargo. And my total was 36,560. All right, so that's what I used to be at full tanks with no load, you know, with the truck full of supplies and everything else. So I thought this would be a really good comparison. So now let's look again at the scale I just did tonight. Okay, you can see the date of 3/3/22. It was at the Pilot Travel Center. It's a lousy place to park though, by the way. I-80 exit 367 here in Cheyenne. All right, so there's my gross weight, 36,420. That's truck and trailer. I had almost full tanks. 228 gallons is what I put it on. I figured I could add another, whatever it was, 27 gallons, something like that, for a total extra weight of 184.95 pounds. So if you take that 36,420 and we add the weight for the full tanks, that would bring it up to 36,605 is what this would be with full tanks. Because diesel fuel weighs essentially 6.85 pounds per gallon that I have figured out. So that's only a 45-pound difference between post-remodel and pre-remodel. Now, I know what you're going to say, Clutch Trucker. You're going to say, well, yeah, but you haven't got all your clothes in there. You haven't got all your food in there. And, oh, don't you still have to add on those toolboxes on the back? And yes, I do. All right, so let's go over the math. So, it was 36,605. We add the, is what we came up with. That's what it should have weighed if I was able to fill all the way up, which I wasn't tonight because it shut me off at $1,000. Okay, so 36,605. Now we add my fresh water tank. 7 gallons of water. Water weighs about 8.34 pounds per gallon, according to the internet. So that adds another 58 pounds. Let's call it 60. Let's say I've got about 100 pounds worth of tools, which I do. I've got my tool boxes. I've got to hang on there about 100 pounds total. And food, supplies, and clothing, easily another 100 pounds. So we'll easily be adding another 360 pounds for a total weight of 36,965. Which means I can take a load of 43,035 pounds. Now, pre-remodel, I was able to take a load up to 43,444 pounds. That's only a 409 pound difference that I can take a less of a load, okay? Now, I did all that math and I forgot about the fairings. I haven't put the fairings back up. So let's add another 100 pounds for the fairings. So roughly, we're looking at only a 500 pound difference post-remodel as opposed to how much the truck weighed pre-remodel. I think that's pretty good overall. That tells you I took a lot of weight out of here when I took that upper bunk down, the lower bunk off, all the cabinetry and everything. I was estimating I probably pulled about 1,000 pounds out of here, and I probably did. So even adding all of this, the upper deck, the cabinetry, the closets, everything else, the bigger refrigerator, the separate big freezer, the toilet, the water tanks, everything else, and we're only talking about a 500 pound difference. So, okay, gee, I can't take like a 43,500 pound load anymore. Ooh, I can only take a 43,000 pound load. Break my heart. So I just thought that was an amazing, I was actually estimating I'd be closer to 1,000 to 1,500 pounds heavier than I was before. We're only talking maybe 500 pounds, and it might even be less than that. Once I'm completely done, I will top off those tanks, and I'll go to the Catskill again and get another empty calibration. But I think, based on my math and everything else, we're going to be right in line with only weighing about 500 pounds more for this entire remodel. And now I basically, as Simon said, Simon says? From Old Dominion, Simon said, it's an apartment on wheels. Yeah, baby. There's looking up at my, what will be my headboard board, going from my cabinet over here to the upward post. You can see the top of the mattress. It's a thick mattress. It's 12 inches. It goes down 5.5 down here. So I think the bottom board should be about there, and maybe we'll put one more board a little bit higher going across so my pillows won't fall down. I kind of burrow myself into my pillows while I sleep, so I want a solid headboard. And we'll cover these in both the darker gray that I still have some left of, and the upper gray from way up there where you can see I covered in that gap. I think we'll put the lighter gray for the upper board, and we'll do the darker gray for this board right here. But that seems to fit into place. I'll cut the other one the exact same length, and we're gonna wrap them. Okay, I went ahead and got this one. It was cut to the right length, wrapped in the vinyl, so it looks so nice. I used upholstery tacks on the bottom to hold it into place. I decided not to do the batting on this just because that stuff is such a pain in the ass to work with. That's part of the reason it took me so long to do that gap cover the other night. So anyway, we'll put that up into place and see how it looks. All right, that's essentially that board into place up there at the top edge of the mattress. All right, here's looking back down at the downside, and we'll put one more board with that lighter vinyl right up in there. But I want to have something, if I'm sleeping right here, here's the top of the mattress, my pillow to go against here, and we need something a little bit higher up. Okay, there's the two bars to incorporate my headboard up there. Can't decide if I like the lighter bar first or the darker bar first. I don't know. Let me get a better shot for you. Okay, here I am right at the doorway of the driver's side door, looking up, lighter gray and then darker gray. Just can't decide which way I want to go with that. Alright, there it is reversed with the darker gray first and the lighter gray second. I think I like it the other way better, so that's what I'm going to do. Alright, went ahead and got those two up there. The gray board first, the darker gray board second. So that creates my headboard above my bed area so my pillows won't fall down here to the floor. So there you go. Alright, so now that completely completes the upstairs area. Yeah, baby! Well, I've got my C&T for clutch trucker down there on the table saw. I've got to try to put those together first, and then I'm going to hang them up here on the between the headboard and the main board there for the upper bunk. But I think we're going to end the video here, and I'll work on that later and while I'm uploading the video and all that. He always yawns when I start doing these, I tell you. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we got the mattress up. I'm just thrilled about that. That's fantastic. So, you know, we're getting down to it. Getting down to it, right, Rusty? So soon it's going to be just me and you again. Yeah, that's it. So, anyway, thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe, please like and comment. I get your comments within 24 hours while doing this project, which won't last much longer. Don't forget about Clutch Trucker on Instagram, Clutch Trucker on Twitter, and as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. Grandma Monday, I'd like you to meet the Virgin Connie Swale. You're kidding! There's Rusty enjoying his begging strip. With no idea that he's sitting in what will be the seating area for me. You have to find someplace else for your pet bed, buddy. I'm sure as long as you get begging strips, you won't care. You got it. Yeah, I think you got it, Rusty.